So hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's data-driven world, business rely on insights to make informed decisions. But with so many roles like data analytics, data science, and business intelligence, it can be confusing to understand their differences and which one suits your career path. So in this presentation and video, we'll be breaking down each role, explore their key responsibilities, required skill sets, and how they contribute to business success. So by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of which path aligns best with your interests and goals. So let's dive into it. So as you can see your slide, there's you have to understand the basic definitions of what is data science, data analytics, and AI. Business intelligence. So as you can see, data science basically deals with extracting insights using AI, machine learning, and statistics. So statistics concepts is very much important for data science. A high level mathematics is involved in statistics. So if you are one who has very good enthusiasm of maths and very good with technical concepts, you know the machine learning concepts, machine learning algorithm like scikit-learn, pandas, matplotlib, etc. So you can go with uh, this data science. So data science basically deals with ML, statistics, and you know a large data sets and predicative analysis. So this is all about data science. And data science uh, basically, analyze, data scientists will basically analyze the large data sets to drive the insights. They don't just derive the insights with and give the results. They will try to predict the future. For example, Netflix, how it works, everyone knows. Most of you guys use Netflix, right? So Netflix will suggest you shows, videos, movies on the basis of your past data's results, like what you watch. So data science is totally on predicative analysis. So this is how data science work. And let's move to the data analytics. So data analytics, as you can see, is processing raw data for patterns and trends. So but it focuses mainly on examining the past and present data to identify the pattern, trends, and insights that help business make decisions. So data analyst, what they will do, for example, you have a company called Walmart. Walmart is the one of the biggest giant in retail market, as you guys know. So Walmart has given its data to some data analyst to analyze it. So what this data analyst will do from the data? First of all, it's a raw data. So with raw data, what a data analyst will do? They will prepare it. They will, after preparing, they will clean it, because there will be so many data's missing values, duplicate value, etc. So you have to, this is the basic steps of a data analysis: preparing, extracting, preparing, analyzing, cleaning, analyzing, and then giving the solutions. So what a data analyst will do, they will try to prepare the data, analyze the data with the help of so many Python libraries, or even with you can do with Excel, or they can even use the BI tools like Tableau, Power BI, or QuickSight. So this is how a data analyst will give the solutions with the help of the raw data. And let's come to the other thing, which is business intelligence. So business intelligence basically deals with the uh, gathering, visualizing, and reporting business in through dashboards and reports to help decision makers track performance and optimize operations. So what a business analyst will do, they will use their business intelligence mind to explain the solution to the stakeholders. So there is a small difference between a data analytics and business intelligence. Data analytics is basically a role for data analyst, and what they do is that they analyze the data by cleaning and all these things, and they draw the insights with the help of visuals and graphs or so many reports. And what this business analyst will do, business analyst or business intelligence people, business intelligence engineer, what they do is basically they will create the report. They will create the report, they will create the dashboards. After creating a report, you can publish your report to convert it into a dashboard. And once the dashboard is ready, a business intelligence person will report it to the stakeholders. They will try to explain the solutions in a non-technical way. So a business intelligence should have more non-technical knowledge like communication skill, presentation skill, etc. But a data analyst is little bit more technical than our business analyst professionals. So this is all about the major differences in all these three. And data science is more about technical machine learning and high level data analysis process. in which involve predicative analysis and all this. So now let's come to the other section, which is importance of data in today's world. So what's the importance of data in today's world going to be? So as we all know, business rely on data for decision making, and data driven companies outperform competitors. AI and automation transforming industries. So business totally relies on data. So as you can see over here, every business rely on the decision data. For example, telecom company is there, so it also needs the data, and with the help of the data, it will try to know its customers, and after knowing it, they will try to deliver the product as per the demand. So any business, either it is retail or healthcare, they need data. Healthcare data will healthcare company will, what they will do, they will take the patient data, try to understand major factors like geographical locations, age of the person, uh, gender of the person, and their health status, and they will collect this type of data, and then with the help of this, they will try to take the actions. And also they will compete with their own competitors by with the help of data, like what these other competitors are offering, what's their product, what's their you know qualities and all this. So because of this AI, and nowadays the demand of data has increased a lot. And one more example that I can tell you right now is that there are many kind of data, like you all know. One is uh, like like for example, we are communicating on YouTube, that is also generating a huge amount of data. So data is very important in day-to-day life. Now let's come to the other section. So let's now come to the real world applications of data science, data analytics, and business intelligence. So as I mentioned that this Netflix recommendation system is an example of data science. So as you all know, and fraud detection, how can you detect the fraud from the transactions? So you can just detect some if you have the data, you can find out the previous pattern from the data. So if you have that previous pattern, what you can do is that you will analyze the data, you will try to predict the future. For example, there is some anomalies in the data. As you guys, if you guys are a little bit into technical, you might have some idea about outlier or anomalies. So if there is outlier, with the help of that, they will try to find out what's the reason behind that. So there are multiple plots in Python. You might have heard of box plot, uh, hexagram, hexaplot, etc., histogram, hexaplot, etc. So these all are the kind of visuals with the help of which you will predict the outcome. So what a data scientist will do, they will they will gather the data, and they will try to use their mathematics and technical knowledge. For example, mean, median, mode is they will try to find out, and they will do so many other stuff on the data to gather more and more information, so that then they can predict the better output with the help of so many machine learning algorithms. So that's how data science will work, and this is a very important real world example of a data science. And now let's come to the data analytic example, which is customer behavior analysis. So this is how it works. So data analytics example is like real world sex cells, because like for example, stock market predictions. So stock market predictions, how can you do? For example, there is a chart of the stock market going up and down, kind of like that. So what you can do with the help of data, like you can actually prediction. For example, the graph is going like this. So you can predict that, yeah, it will go up, right? So we use Python and data. So there's a data for that. For everything, there's a data. So with the help of that data, what a data analyst will do, they will predict the output. And with the help of customer behavior in the sense that how they are, for example, if you're buying some product and suddenly a customer stops buying it. So what a data analyst will do, they will try to find the reasons why the customer is not buying it. And then they can suggest some like for example, some benefits, some coupons, some etc. So this is the thing how data analytics will work. And business intelligence mainly deals with the sales dashboard and business forecast. So what a business analyst will do, for example, they will make a sales dashboard basically deals with how many sales have been made by the company, what are the income status of the customers, what is the interest of the customers. So this all will come into picture if you go in creating the dashboards. So now let's go to the other section. which is in-depth explanation of data science, key concept, machine learning, AI, much data mining, predictive analysis, and deep learning and neural network. So this is going to be a the deep understanding of the data science, how data science work. So in data science we have machine learning and AI. So basically machine learning is the subset of AI, as we can say. So machine learning basically deal with basically means that making the machine behave like a human. Understanding machine learning means what? Making someone learn. So we are making machine to learn and behave like a human with the help of data. So we will give machines some data and they will try to learn. Like for example, if you guys have done some small projects in machine learning, there is a set called as training and testing. So what is all that? Training means basically you are giving the machine some data. For example, we have divided our data set from 80 to 20. 80 is for training, 20 for testing. So you'll give 80% of the data to the machine to learn. With the help of that, it will learn and develop the intelligence, and that is called as machine learning, because machine has learned now. And now if you give some similar kind of data to test their knowledge, so they will be able to give the correct output. So this is very changing nowadays, that has come into market. So and nowadays AI is growing continuously. Some other things are coming where you don't have to give so many things. Like this is all about what I talked is classification, because you have to give the data to understand. But there is something called as reinforcement learning, where they will predict itself. For example, you just gave them one data and they will learn itself. So that is other kind of learning, and it all comes under machine learning. For example, you might have got to know that recently launched AI model, LLM model, which is DeepSeek. It's very much undergoing topic in the market right now. So it is totally based on the reinforcement learning, where you don't have to keep training so many with lots of data. You have to give us some of small amount of data, and the machine will itself learn it. So that is all about machine learning. Machine learning basically deals with making the machine to understand the human language, behave like a human. So that is all about machine learning. Data mining basically deals with going deep into the data, mining it and trying to get the useful information from that. We'll cover these things deep in some other videos. Let's go to the other section. So again, this is all about data science that I just discussed. Um, the other thing is in-depth explanation of data analytics. So data analytics, there is a different kind of predictive analytics and descriptive analytics, big data processing, and ETL. ETL is basically extract, transform and load. What you do is that you should extract the data set, transform it, and load it. Transforming basically means you have to work so much things on data, from cleaning to preparing it for transformations. So there are so many steps. If you go into a data analytics or data engineer field, you'll be working on all these type of tools. SQL for data analysis, basically SQL everyone knows, right? It's a structured query language. SQL is a structured query language. So it's a very important if you want to go in any field. For example, if you are a data analytics, you are a data analyst, you are a data science or a business intelligence, you must have the basic knowledge of SQL. Business analyst may or may not work in SQL, but a data analyst and data scientist must know the SQL. Business analyst can be technical or can be fully non-technical as well. So I just wanted to make it clear. So I just told. Now let's move to the other section. So it's again the same business intelligence depth explanation. So we'll understand all this topic again in the next video in depth, everything from data science to data analytics and business intelligence. So data, as you can see, business intelligence mostly deal with dashboarding, reporting, as I told. So you can use for that, you can use your Power BI. Mostly people use this Tableau and Power BI. And Power BI is from Microsoft open source. So you can use either of them, depends on the needs. Tableau is mostly used for the very, very large data set with trillions of data. So if you are someone who is, but if you want to start with BI tool, I would personally suggest you to start with Power BI, because it is very user friendly and easy to learn. So that's it I want to tell in this particular slide. Now next, let's move to the next slide. So as you can see, the tools and technologies, top tools we need to learn for data science. So you can see on your screen. Python for data analysis, Python R, TensorFlow. TensorFlow is basically library of deep learning. So you should know the basics of deep learning as well to be a very good data scientist. And data analysis, they have mentioned SQL, Excel, Tableau. Excel you have to learn for business analyst as well, as per my knowledge. And a data scientist must know some other tools like SAS, and SQL and all this. So I might have missed in this slide, but I will explain it again. So SAS and SQL is must for a data scientist. Again, depends on the requirements. And R language is a substitute of Python. Sometimes they use both, sometimes they use one. Data analytics mostly deals with Python also there in data analytics. So you can add Python as well here. And in here you can add some more BI tools. Tableau you can add here, and along with Excel. So some things, these are the technical and non-technical skill sets you must have to go for all these type of roles. And I hope I explained all the technical aspects of these three, data analysis, data science, and Power BI. And let's move to the next slide. So hands-on demo, Python for data science. So how you can use Python for data science? I would be just giving you a basic idea how you can work. You can just download your data set from source like Kaggle. It is an open source from Google. It was launched in 2014, sorry. And then run a simple ML model. So what you can do, you can just build a simple ML model. You can just download the dataset, load into your. I would suggest you to download Jupyter and work with Jupyter. Try to learn Jupyter notebook, how to use and interface. You can go with PyCharm also, which is another IDE for Python. But I personally prefer going with Jupyter notebook if I am dealing with the data sets. And visualizing the results. Visualizing you can do with the help of two libraries in Python, which is Matplotlib and Seaborn. This is basically for freshers. I mean, those who are starting with this machine, dashboard, creating visuals and going with EDA. You can even do with Power BI as well. The same thing you can do with Power BI. You can build a small applications, or small dashboards. But for learning purpose, just go with Python, download a data set, work with Python, try to learn it. If you want us to, make a video in Python, Python for data science, do comment. I will definitely try to cover it as well. Let's come to the other slide now. So now it's all about hands-on on Power BI. Yeah, we'll definitely make sure one separate video on how to make a dashboard from scratch. So I will just tell you some basic idea how can you do it. So you can download Power BI. If you have Outlook account, you can just download it and sign in it with your Outlook account, and then you can connect it with the data source. There is a in option, if you download your Power BI, there will be an option in Power BI to import data, get data. If you click on get data, you can just actually load the data with various sources like Azure database or Excel or CSV file. So many options you will get. You can import either of them. You can start working on that, and there will be three sections. One is data, other is schema. I mean relation. We call it relation. I'll call schema. So schema, and other is visuals. So there will be three pages. You'll find your data, schema, and visuals, and it's very user friendly and easy to use, much easier than Excel. You can do the same thing in Excel as well. You can create a dashboard in Excel with the help of pivot, but we won't go deep into that. We'll try to cover this Power BI first, and that's it. Now let's move to the next slide, which is hands-on SQL for data analytics. So SQL, you can do basic things, and I would suggest you to go with lead code. If you want to learn SQL, go with lead code 40 questions. 40 question that is there on lead code. Go and try to practice that. I personally had done that SQL 40 questions, which helped me a lot. So if you do that 40 questions and do some Python things, so you can be a very fluent data analytics or business intelligence, depending on your interest and skill sets. Now let's move to the next slide. So yeah, that's it from our end. So if you want us to make more videos or want us to continue on these things, do let us know. and we'll definitely cover the entire things. I mean, I'll try to cover the entire thing from how to become a data science, the skill set needed, and also we'll start creating a dashboard from scratch, or some Python projects if you need from us, or if you want us to explain some particular projects, do let us know in the comment section. And to sum up with data analytics focus, let's summarize this thing. So as I told, data analytics mostly focus on interpreting historical data. Data scientists build predictive models, but a business analyst bridges the gap between a business needs and data insights. So business analysts basically bridge a gap between data insight and stakeholders. Like they must interact with the stakeholders to explain the solution of their businesses. But a data analyst will create insight with the help of historical and present data. And the data scientist will use predictive model to build a model for future. I mean, to predict the future. For example, I gave the example of clinical data. Like a data scientist will use clinical data to fetch the future disease probabilities inside a human body. So that's what main difference. These each role are very much crucial in making data driven decision, and the right choice depends on your skill set and career aspirations. Whether you want to analyze trends, build AI model, or guide business strategies, there is a place for you in the world of data. The key is to understand your strength and choose the path that excites you the most. That's it from my end for today. Do like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you like our video, and comment if you think if you want any suggestions, or if you want us to continue on some series. Yeah, that's it from my end. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.